Hey guys, it's Laura from the Shawn Petite creative team. Just wanted to do a little voiceover with this video to kind of explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So I started out using these Shawn Petite stencils. They are the geometric leaves and the doodle lines stencils, and I created some jelly prints with some of my colors that I've been interested in right now. And now I'm gonna just put them on the page and make a collage with them to start off the background of my journal pages. So I'm just taking some Deco Art Media, matte medium, and I'm spreading it all over my page with a catalyst tool. This is just easier for me to spread it all over the pages and the papers, just to make everything kind of even, but it also creates some texture. So now I'm just going to start grabbing bits of paper that are on my desk or, near me, so I can also collage them along with the jelly prints. So I don't just have one type of collage paper going on in my background. So now I'm going to take my palette knife and some gesso and just kind of bring all of the papers and elements together by scraping some gesso all over my pages. I really like the look that this gives, kind of like a grungy kind of textured look. And you'll see that I take a pencil also and just kind of make random lines throughout the gesso. This also adds some interesting texture, especially when you start adding color onto the page. To take my Payne's Gray and wet it down with some water and just spread it around with my fingers. Oh, and there goes the water bottle. So I just wet it down to make it easier to spread around. Then I'm going to take this Daler Rowney acrylic ink. I think it's Marine, it's one of my favorites. And then the Liquitex acrylic ink in magenta, and I believe it's violet or deep violet. I just love the colors, how the colors mix together and how vibrant they are, and you can really see like this purpley indigo kind of deep bluish color that's just really pretty that starts to come out towards the end there. Now I'm going to grab the Shawn Petite Splatter stencil and some Dina Wakley turquoise and just start going in random places with the splatters. That's what I really love about this stencil, is that you can kind of just use it wherever you want just to create texture or add some interest. So now I'm just taking this Tim Holtz alphabet stencil, just putting some yellow ochre through it. That was part of the colors that I used in the jelly prints. Oh, and there's my dog. She decided to pop her head in and say it was time to pay attention to her. So I'm using the yellow ochre to try to bring back some of that color from the background. And then at the same time, I felt like it was a little busy, so I took this Dina Wakley Medieval Crosses stencil with some white just to kind of tone everything down a little bit. And I feel like it really helped. I was really happy with the background once I did this. So now I'm taking the jelly prints and I'm cutting some circles out of them just to add a focal point onto my page. And you'll see me kind of mess around with the placement of these circles because I really wasn't sure where I wanted to put them, if I wanted 2 on one page and 1 on the other page, or all 3 on one page, or what I really wanted to do. So I finally decide where to put them eventually and go from there. So now I'm taking these Dina Wakley collage words. These are the newest collage words that she came out with, and I am going to glue them onto some white paper just because I want to make them kind of the focal point of the journal page. So I'm trying to figure out which phrase that I want to use, and I finally figured it out, and how I want it to go together. So I'm just going to glue them down with some matte medium, and eventually I will cut them out once they are dry. So you can see here that I'm taking some black archival ink and just going around the edges of the words to kind of make them stand out from the rest of the background. But before I glue them down, I am going to take these water-soluble graphite sticks and I'm just going to outline the edges of my circles, and then I'll spray it with water so that way it drips down and is all nice and grungy and awesome. Now I'm going to take some Dina Wakley washi tape that I felt really went with the colors in the pages. There's that turquoise and that deep yellow. And I'm just going to accentuate some of the words with it. And that is it. So I really hope you enjoyed the process and these pages, and I will see you guys next time.